inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And now they'll shift things around.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Waste of time.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Three and a half to go, first quarter. They go play action here on first down.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Cam Akers
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
What's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. This defense for the Broncos very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Off the play fake. Nix steps away. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll give this to Akers running right.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Off play action.
Nix. This one swung out to Williams.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Javonte Williams.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. 71 yards.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Off the play fake.
Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down.
Nix. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shipley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Off play action.
Nix.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Looking to throw on second down.
Nix.
And he will find his man on the outside. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake.
Nix. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Here's Akers. They try and run.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Cam Akers, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Myers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
It's Myers again with another catch.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Off play action. Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Off the play fake. Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Define Diablo, dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
A give, running right is Akers.
A solid stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back to throw. Nix.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Cam Akers
with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Off play action. Nix forced out to his left.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
93 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. On 4th down, Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
Off the play fake, Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle there by Marcus Epps. Here's a 2nd and 5. Off play action. Nix. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Nix. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 5. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And how about the work on the ground to start the drive? 2 big-time runs. This one 19 yards and another 1st. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They give up the middle to Akers. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22.
Raiders take over